Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. My Islanders, they're on. And Team 8000, Brooklyn Giants, you guys are. Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Week 11. M Team 8000, Brooklyn Giants, 1-5 after 6 weeks. 1-5. Both at 500 right now. Holy crap. Talk about comebacks. Dude, congrats, man. Listen, you're playing in the fantasy league. You think you're 1-5. You're like, shit, I'm having a bad season. What's going on? You know what? It is what it is. This is not my year. And then you guys reel off 4 straight wins. And now you guys are at 500 in the thick of the playoff race. Right now, looking at the top 8 teams, and Team 8000, you're in the number 7 seed. William, Brooklyn Giants, you're in the number 9 seed, but you're tied. You're tied with Team Deal and M Team 8000. And William, it's your lucky week. Why? Because I'm playing Team Deal this week. And Team Deal, Demetrio, you're going down this week, man. All right, let's get into it. Last week, I was on location. My boy Juan, who went to go see the Giants and the Jets. Freaking Giants lost. Oh, well. At least we'll have a better draft pick. Chase Young. That's the guy who I'm crazy about. Ohio State, defensive end. The guy they're saying is better than both Bosa's. Dude is a beast. That's who I want the Giants to draft. We need an edge rusher. All right. First matchup we had. Eli, 2-time Super Bowl MVP versus legendary Giant. Damn, Juan, it wasn't even close, man. 143-60, man. Sorry, bro. You dropped down to 3-7. I move up to 7-3. Bad Boys versus Team Deal. Holy crap. Half a point separated these two teams. If Edwin would have had any receiver get one catch for 2 yards, he wins this week. Or last week. 107.08 to 106.57. Team Deal goes to 5-5. Edwin drops down to 6-4. Order and McCourty versus LeBron is a bum and an ass whipping in the making. 160-68. Evan, you're on a streak right now. That's 2 in a row. You move up to 6-4. Jordan, you catch the L. You drop down to 7-3. And Team 8000 versus Mean Machines. And man, Khalid, man, I feel for you. Jared Goff killed you, man. Goff didn't even get a point. You had Allen from Carolina on the bench, who I believe dropped 13, and all you needed was 8 of them to get the win. Unfortunately, you didn't start him. You get the loss 101-94. You drop down to 3-7, and your winning streak is snapped. Marco, you're on a 4-game winning streak. You're 5-5. Like I said, you and Brooklyn Giants are the hottest team in the league right now, with both having 4-game winning streaks. Next up, we have Frank's Jets versus Flying Buffalo Wings, the game of the week last week. And Frank's Jets, dude, Frank, listen, I get on you and I crack on how you drafted and who the players you picked and how you're starting people. Dude, you're doing your thing, man. 7-3. You knocked out Alex from his perch. Alex drops down to 8-2. Final score 119-108. My brother-in-law now tied for second place with me, and LeBron is a bum at 7-3. Flying Buffalo Wings drops down to 8-2, but they're still in first place. Next up, we have Red Ghosts versus Gotham Knights, and Terry gets the win, 104-94. Your playoff hopes are slim, but you're still only 2 games out with 3 weeks to play, so there's still a shot. Frankie, you get the loss. You're in the same boat with Gotham Knights. You're both at 3-7. Either one, you're gonna have to win out for a shot to make the playoffs. And finally, we have Brooklyn Giants versus Bushwick Hitmen and William, the other hot team in the league, who's won 4 in a row and is now at 500 wins. 153-107 over Bushwick Hitmen. Bubba, your season's over, man. You just didn't have such good luck, man. Barkley, out for the year, or out for a lot of the year, which kind of hurt you, and just guys didn't perform. Um, William, you're still in the thick of it, man. You're like I said, you're now outside looking in, but you're tied for that last one of the two spots. Like I said, I think your best bet's probably to win out, but right now you're on a tear that you may just do that. All right. So this week, week 11, 3 weeks left in the season before the playoffs, and the first matchup we have, Eli, two-time Super Bowl MVP versus Team Deal. Demetri, you're getting a loss this week, man. I'm sorry, man. It's just because I look at my team. I love my team. Like, if I could, if it was possible, I'd sleep with my team. Me and my team would have this long affair. We would go away on vacation together. We'd probably have kids together. That's how much I love my team. Sorry, I lost myself there for a moment. I see myself going 8-3, and I see Demetri dropping down to 5-6. LeBron is a bum versus Legendary Giant, and I'm going to go with the upset pick here, and I'm going to give Legendary Giant the win over LeBron is a bum. Next matchup, Mean Machines versus Bad Boys, and listen, Edwin, I think last week you just barely lost. I think you're going to get the win out this week. I think you come back and you beat Khalid. I think you're going to go up to 7-4. I think Khalid gets knocked out of the playoffs and drops down to 3-8. Flying Buffalo Wings versus Order and McCourty, and I'm going to go with Order and McCourty. Right now, they're streaking at the perfect time. Alex has hit a bit of a rough patch. Alex, you're still going to make the playoffs. You're still good to go. I just, like I said, right now, I just got to go. Especially that you don't have Aaron Rodgers going. I'm going to have to go with Order and McCourty. Gotham Knights versus N-Team 8000, and I'm going with Marco just because he's been on a tear. I see Marco going up to 6-5. I see Terry getting knocked out of the playoff contention and dropping down to 3-8. Bushwick Hitman versus Frank's Jets. I got to go with my brother-in-law, man. He just, listen, I guess you've got a really good, strong team there. You got Drake at running back, who's the number one now in Arizona. Shrewd pickups. Cup is the number one receiver for the Rams. I just see Frank's Jets getting the win this week, going up to 8-3. And then finally, Brooklyn Giants versus Red Ghost. And like I said, Williams has been just as hot as Marco. 4 in a row. I think they make it 5 with the win over Red Ghost and solidify their positioning, going to 6-5 with 2 weeks left to play in the season. All right, so I got Eli, 2-time Super Bowl MVP, Legendary Giant, Bad Boys, Order and McCourty, M-Team 8000, Frank's Jets, and Brooklyn Giants. My record right now is 33-30, so I'm still over 500. I think I'm going to do very well this week. Before I let you guys go, I just want to touch up on something. I play fantasy football in another league, and a trade came up that I ended up questioning because I didn't see one that the teams could veto it, and I was surprised the commissioner didn't veto it. The trade was Andy Dalton for Aaron Rodgers. I didn't think that was a fair trade, so I spoke up on it. The commissioner didn't think so. The commissioner was also the one making the trade who got Aaron Rodgers. I'm just saying this because I feel a little comfortable about it. In this league, because in this league, I'm the commissioner and I have the final call on trades. If any of you guys ever feel that a trade that's being made in this league doesn't seem that fair or that kosher, you have a question about it, feel free to speak up. I have no problem having other owners take a look at the trade, and if they feel the same way, reversing it. I don't want anybody feeling bad the way I felt in this league. I kind of felt like I was the only one that really was complaining about it, and it just didn't leave a good feeling. So in this league, if you guys feel there's a trade that you're not comfortable with, feel free to speak up. Listen, open door policy. I'm very fair with it. I will review it. With that being said, man, you guys have a good week. For the teams that are still in contention, these next 3 weeks are crucial. Have fun, and I can't wait to win this league again. You guys have a good week, man.